Dear friend, our Earth is one of the important and unique planet on our solar system. It is unique because it is the only planet which has a life. It is important because we all are living in it. Its beauty cannot be seen until we go on space and see it. But on our Earth, yes, with the help of pictorial representation, we can see our Earth and various places on it. There are different forms of showing it. First, a globe, map, sketch, and a plan. Globe is a man-made model of the Earth in 3 dimensions. It is spherical in shape and rotate on its axis. It gives true picture of the Earth. Map is a 2-dimensional representation of the Earth. It shows whole or part of the Earth on a flat surface. It shows the true shape and size of an area and is drawn to scale. Plan is more like a map as it is drawn to scale. Plan cover a small area like building or room. It provide a bird's eye view of things and places on the ground. Next is a sketch. Sketch is a rough guide. It shows some important landmarks within a limited area. It helps person to travel from one point to another point in a specified area. It is not drawn to scale. It does not show the actual size or distance as it is on the ground. The question comes, who draws all this map? A person who draws a map is called cartographer, and art of drawing maps is cartography. One of the famous geographer and cartographer of 17th century, Gerardus Masseter, and his Dutch cartographer friend Jodocus Hondius were the first to publish a collection of maps in the form of a book called Atlas. Atlas is a Greek mythological Titan god holding the earth on his shoulder. Hence, it got the name Atlas. Map and globe are different from each other. Map is a representation of Earth or part of the Earth on a flat surface. Globe is a 3-dimensional model of Earth. It rotates on its axis. Map is a small area which shows our details. Globe cannot show the details of a small area. With the help of map, we can show the whole Earth or a part of the Earth. For example, map of the world and map of any particular continent. On globe, one can view only half of the Earth at one time. Map can be easily folded and taken to any place. It is difficult to carry globe from one place to another place. Maps are of different types. On the basis of a scale, maps are divided into 2 parts: large scale maps and small scale maps. Large scale maps are those maps which cover a small area of the earth and show its detail in large amount. It can be easily understood with the help of the given scale on the map. For example, 1 centimeter is equal to 10 kilometer. Here, the area is small but shows the large detail. Second division is a small scale maps. It covers large area of the earth but shows a small or less amount of detail. For example, 1 centimeter is equal to 6,50,000 kilometer. On the basis of a purpose, maps are divided into 3 categories: physical map, political map, and thematic map. Physical map are those maps which shows most of the information related to the different types of landforms, water bodies like valleys, mountains, plains, rivers, and such kind of landform features. Political map are the maps which shows the details about the countries, states, capitals, district, important towns, and the boundaries. Thematic maps are specific maps. They are specifically made for certain purpose. For example, a map is required for industry. Then a separate map will be made which shows the details of different industries. Similarly, climate map, vegetation map, national park map, tourist destination map. So this kind of maps are subject specific maps. But in all the maps, some things are very common, which we call parts of map. This is 5 basic parts which will be found in all maps. The first is caption, which introduces the map. It can be said as a title of the map which gives a summary of a map. The second thing which we find in all the map is direction. It helps us to find the way, and it is an arrow showing with a north point, which is represented as N. Third is a scale. There are different type of scales: statement scale or verbal scale, representative fraction, and graphical scale. These all types of scale or one of the type of scale is always found on all the maps because it helps us to measure the ground distance and a map distance. The fourth important thing which is found on all the maps is legend or keys. Without the help of legend or keys, it will be very difficult to understand map. So all the maps have legend or keys, which gives a reader an idea to understand the symbols and signs mentioned in the map and their meaning. The fifth important point is grid system. Grid system is basically the latitudes and longitude lines given in the map. It helps us to identify the location of different places. So these are 5 common things which will be found on all the maps. So friends, we see maps are very helpful in finding different places on our earth. So friends, we'll come up with next topic in our next video.